We see marketing everywhere we look every single day,
Mm.
but how often do we really, I don't know, stop and like think about what makes it actually work?
Mm.
You know, those ads that just like worm their way into your brain, even if you had zero interest in the product.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
So today we're doing a deep dive on one of advertising's all-time greats to see how he crafted his seriously compelling ad headlines, Eugene Schwartz.
Oh, Schwartz is a legend.
The man sold over $1 billion worth of products using his 127 winning advertising headlines. We're going to dig into that today.
I love that. That's a great source.
Yeah. And, I mean, this isn't just some, like, trip down memory lane looking at old ad copy, though it is fun to see how
Yeah.
much things have changed. But um, more about the psychology behind what makes people actually take action.
Yeah, for sure. Like, what makes us tick?
Hmm.
Because that never really goes out of style.
Exactly. So this is useful stuff, no matter what you're trying to sell.
Absolutely. Now, Schwartz, he was doing this at a time when advertising was, well, let's just say it was a lot more in your face. Think, those like bold, outrageous space ads that you'd see in magazines?
Yeah. So over the top.
Totally. But Schwartz, he wasn't afraid to push the limits, even ended up in court defending his right to free speech with some of his copy.
No kidding. Over his ad copy.
Oh, yeah. It was wild. He was really pushing boundaries. But one of the things that like jumps out right away when you look at his headlines is this promise of like instant improvement.
Oh, yeah. Like get rich quick, but for everything.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, just look at some of these. Instant relaxation, or her eyesight was born again, returned to normal in a single day.
Oh, wow. He's not messing around.
Nope, he went big. But I think it's more than just being a good salesman, right? He's tapping into this really deep human need. We all want that quick fix.
Yeah. We want it now, and we don't want to wait.
Mm.
I feel like there's got to be a German word for that.
Oh, there probably is. But Schwartz totally gets that. Then there's the way he uses these like super vivid metaphors and word pictures. He doesn't just tell you what the product is. He like puts you in the experience.
I like that.
Like, check this out. This is for a weight loss product. Turns up your digestive furnace and burns flab right out of your body.
I mean, that is vivid. A little gross, but vivid.
Right. You can practically feel it, can't you? That's the thing.
It's like he's creating the feeling you'd have if it worked. You know, like tricking your brain into wanting it.
Exactly. Sensory language, man. It's powerful stuff. By using words that make you, like, actually feel something physical, he's making that connection between the reader and the product way stronger.
Smart. So you remember it and you associate it with, like, a good feeling or a solution to a problem.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, totally. So we've got that instant result, the super clear imagery.
Yeah.
But he also does this other thing I noticed where he hits you with these intriguing questions. It's like he's daring you not to be interested.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
Like this one. Do you have the courage to earn $500,000 a year?
Bold.
Right.
Yeah.
Even if I'm, like, totally happy with my salary, that makes me stop and think.
Of course. Because it's not just about the money, is it? It's about this idea, this like challenge he's putting out there.
Oh, yeah, it makes you want to prove you do have the courage. Even if you didn't realize you needed that validation before.
Right. He's sparking that curiosity, that desire to at least hear him out. And that's huge in advertising, getting people to just stop and pay attention.
Oh, totally. I'm already feeling like I need to up my email subject line game.
Right. It's true. You can use this stuff anywhere. Want someone to consider an idea? Phrase it as a question and boom, now they're thinking about it, not just dismissing it.
So good. So he hooks you with the question, the possibility, and then he, I feel like he anticipates that, like, last bit of resistance you might have and just swoops in with the guarantee.
Oh, 100%. He was the master of the risk reversal.
Yeah, like, don't pay a penny for this book till it doubles your power to learn.
How can you say no to that?
Right. You can't.
Yeah.
It's bold. I trust that he believes it. And honestly, it makes you wonder what you have to lose.
That's the point. He's taking all the risk away. It's like he's saying, I'm so confident in this thing. I'm willing to let you try it. No strings attached.
It's genius. So, all right, we've got these like core elements he's working with in his headlines, the instant improvement angle, the vivid and sometimes terrifying imagery,
Right.
the questions that make you stop and think, and the you can't lose guarantee.
It's a potent mix.
Super potent. But I'm curious how he like adapted these for different types of products, for different audiences. Like, did he always use all these at once?
Oh, that's a great question. And the answer is he did. But he was smart about it. Like, he knew which buttons to push for different folks.
Okay, yeah, target audience and all that.
Exactly. Let's take weight loss, for example, right? I mean, that's an area where people are, let's face it, often looking for a quick fix, a magic bullet.
Yeah, no shortage of those products.
Right. And Schwartz, he knew exactly how to speak to that. I mean, just look at this headline. At last, a plastic surgeon's diet. Designed to carve 20 pounds off your figure in 1 month, but leave your face looking years younger and far more beautiful than you have known it for years.
Whoa, that's a mouthful.
Right. It's a lot.
Yep.
But he's not just promising weight loss. He's promising, like, a total transformation.
Yeah, like a whole new you.
Exactly. And notice how he does that. He combines the super fast weight loss, 20 pounds in a month, with this other thing people want, the younger, more beautiful face.
And it's a plastic surgeon's diet. So fancy, but also kind of scary.
Totally. But that's part of the appeal too, right? Like, it's this exclusive, maybe even a little bit dangerous knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge.
Yes. And don't forget the at last at the beginning. Like, it's some big breakthrough.
It all builds that sense of like, I need this now.
Exactly. Urgency. Okay, ready for another one?
Hit me.
Revealed at last by one of America's most successful weight-reducing doctors, a simple plan of hearty eating and gentle body toning that turns up your digestive furnace and burns flab right out of your body.
Whoa, it's like you took all the good parts from the last one and made it even more intense.
Right. But he also added in the hearty eating and gentle toning to make it sound healthy.
Yeah, like you can eat as much as you want, but you'll still lose weight.
Exactly. And it's not just some random guy saying this, it's one of America's most successful weight-reducing doctors. He's using social proof.
Oh, that makes sense. Like if the doctor recommends it, it must be legit, right?
Exactly. People trust authority figures. Okay, one more from the weight loss files. Is this the world's first spot-reducing diet, designed by America's best-known diet doctor to smooth out ugly bulges that have never given way to any diet you have ever tried before?
Okay, first of all, ouch, ugly bulges. That's harsh.
I know. But it's effective, right? Because he's calling out a specific insecurity people have.
True. And then he gets you with the solution. Spot reduction, which everyone wants.
Which we all know, like, doesn't really work that way.
Right. But in the moment, you kind of want to believe it's possible.
Totally. And again, he frames it as a question to pique your interest. He knows what he's doing.
Okay, so we've seen him use these tactics for weight loss pretty effectively, I'd say. But these were written like decades ago. People are bombarded with ads now more than ever. Have we just become numb to this kind of copy? I mean, part of me feels like we've seen it all. You know, like we'd be too skeptical to fall for those tricks now.
Oh, for sure. We're definitely more advertising aware now, but that doesn't mean these core principles stopped working.
That's true. People are still people. We still want the same things.
Right. And Schwartz knew that. He actually had this saying about it. He called it his, like, $1 million testing lab.
$1 million testing lab. Okay, what's that all about?
So basically, he was all about testing and refining, always. He knew that what worked once might not always work, so you got to keep experimenting.
That makes sense. Always got to be innovating.
Totally. And the really cool thing is we have even better tools for that now. Like, think about Google Website Optimizer.
Oh yeah, Website Optimizer. It's like having a laboratory for your website.
Exactly. You can A/B test different versions of, well, pretty much anything, headlines, ad copy, you name it, to see what actually gets people to click.
It takes all the guesswork out of it. You're not just like going with your gut anymore. You're letting the data tell you what works.
Data-driven decisions. You could even take Schwartz's headlines, test them against more modern ones, and see what happens.
Ooh, that would be a fascinating experiment. See if his old school tactics still hold up against today's savvier audiences.
Right. But here's the thing. It's not just about selling products, you know. These principles, they apply to so much more.
Oh, 100%. Persuasion is everywhere. Work, relationships, even just trying to get your cat to eat its food.
Exactly. It's all about understanding what makes people tick, what motivates them, and once you get that, you can apply it anywhere.
Like having a superpower.
Right, like want to convince your boss to give you a raise. Channel your inner Eugene Schwartz.
Huh. Craft that pitch like $1 million headline.
Exactly. Or use sensory language to describe that amazing trip you want your friends to take with you.
So good. So it sounds like the big takeaway here is to like really pay attention. The next time you see an ad, read an article, even just scroll through social media, and something makes you stop and look.
Yeah.
Don't just scroll past it. Break it down. What do they do there? What principle are they using?
Become a student of persuasion.
Yes. Because Eugene Schwartz might have been writing headlines decades ago,
Yeah.
but the psychology he was tapping into, that is timeless.
Totally agree. Timeless and super valuable.
Absolutely. All right, well, on that note, we'll leave you to ponder the subtle and not so subtle ways we're all being persuaded every single day. Until next time, happy persuading.